Hey everybody, it's Greg. So for this scratch assignment, I decided to remix the clone game that was kind of like Galaga. Um, my daughter really loves dragons, so I tried to make a game that she might be able to play. I had to decrease the difficulty for her, but here's my game. I used the visual templates from a Scratch user named Andrins, and then I use kind of the basic idea of our clone game and mixed it together and tried to make something new. So you play as a dragon and you fly around and you need to shoot dragon arrows as they fly at you. And then every once in a while, a fish flops out of the ocean and you can eat it. You use the ASDW keys to move around. Uh, the cool thing that I struggled with for a long time was the fish part here. As you can see at the top, I have my lives, score, and fish. So I'm at 3 lives right now. I have only 2 fish. Once I get 5 fish, I set the game up to give me an extra life. I kind of tried to model it after the Mario, like what I played when I was a kid. And if you got 100 coins, you got an extra life. So in a second here, I'll get another fish. And then once I eat that guy, so once I eat this fish right here and he's hanging close there, as you can see, my lives click up. And then finally, I set it up so that when you get hit, it says, ouch, be careful. So you know you've been hit, your lives drop down. Ouch, be careful, ouch, be careful. And then down to 0. And it says game over. So that way you know the game is over. It has a definitive ending. When we go inside, there's quite a lot in there. Some of the stuff was a lot of it was the same. I had to add some more than what we had in the spaceship game because the dragon can fly all over the screen instead of just left to right at the bottom of the screen. So you have to do your broadcasts for different words and things like that. Make sure it's switch back, drop to ocean where you want it to be. And then at the bottom, when it's game over, you switch the backdrop to game over when lives equals 0. Just one or two things that I was proud of myself for doing because this isn't really up my alley. Up here for the fish counter, you had to set it as a forever loop and then put in 2 if-then statements. If fish equals 5, then change lives by 1. If fish equals 5, set fish to 0 so the fish counter continuously resets itself. And then the high score mechanism was tough, where you put it in here as part of this forever loop, and it says if score is greater than high score, set high score to score. And so if you get over 42, it'll reset it there. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. The fire is very similar to how we set it up for the space game. Same with the sphere, or spear instead of hippos. The fish, the only thing I did was try to make it a little bit random at how they fell so that sometimes they'd fall straight down, sometimes they'd fall over and further. So you have to gauge whether or not you want to go out and get the fish because you might get hit by an arrow. So that's my remix. Oh yeah, last thing, the game over background right here and lives equals 0, game over. So let me know what you guys think, and thanks. I'll see you guys later.